who were the main characters in 2000's Thomas and Friends. Imagine a world where tiny engines with big personalities take center stage on a colorful island. That's exactly what the 2000's version of Thomas and Friends brought to children's screens. During this decade, the show kept its charm with familiar faces and introduced some new friends too. The star of the show was always Thomas the Tank Engine. He's a small blue engine with a cheerful attitude and a love for helping out. Children loved his curious nature and his eagerness to learn new things. Alongside Thomas, Percy was a small green engine known for being cheeky but fiercely loyal. Percy often found himself in funny situations but always came through for his friends. James was a bright red engine, proud of his shiny coat and his fancy shape. Sometimes he was vain, but he always tried to do his best. Gordon was the big blue express engine, proud of his speed and strength. He often acted as a leader among the engines and loved to show off his power. Edward was a kind and wise blue engine who often helped solve problems on the island. Henry was a green engine with a temper, but he cared deeply about his friends. Toby was a brown tram engine, old-fashioned but reliable, always ready to lend a hand. Thomas's coaches, Annie and Clarabel, were his faithful companions. They traveled with him on many adventures and added to the friendly atmosphere of the show. During the 2000s, the show used model animation until 2008, when it switched to computer-generated imagery. This change made the characters look even more lively and colorful. Besides the classic engines, the show introduced new characters like Diesel, a troublemaking diesel engine who often caused mischief. Salty was a gruff but kind-hearted dockyard diesel engine, and Cranky was the grumpy crane at the docks who still helped out when needed. These characters appeared in many stories, teaching lessons about friendship, teamwork, and responsibility. The 2000 movie, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, also featured these characters with special voice actors. For many children growing up in the 2000s, these engines became more than just characters on a screen. They represented a world of adventure, friendship, and learning. Watching Thomas and his friends was a warm, familiar experience that many still remember fondly today.